going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Cobra Built YouTube channel. My name is Shannon, and first and foremost, I want to thank you for stopping in to watch my dumb shenanigans. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. The reason I say hit that subscribe button is because it shows me the analytics and it says 78% of you are not subscribed. So I'll make you guys a deal. If you guys can get me to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, I will give away a $500 Amazon gift card to a lucky subscriber. So I will go down my subscriber list and I will pick one of you to win a $500 Amazon gift card. And I mean, I will give it away live on my YouTube channel. So just make sure you're subscribed for that. But today we are taking our Nitrous equipped 347 small block Ford to the track to get a official track time. What's it gonna do? No idea. It could blow up and I could be very sad. Hopefully that doesn't happen though, because, you know, still got 2 months of driving the car, and, you know, the fall time is my favorite time to drive this thing. So fingers crossed that that doesn't happen. We are going to be doing 100 shot of nitrous tonight. So, you know, nothing too earth shattering or anything like that. And a lot of you commented on Kyle's Little Red Express here. If you guys want to see a full review and maybe even some Mexico action with the Cobra, drop a comment below and let me know. This thing is freaking sweet. You see a big old wind or however you pronounce it. I think it's wind. Supercharger on top, dual carburetor, super, super cool. But enough of drooling over Kyle's truck. We have to get going because of course I'm always, you know, kind of running behind. So we are actually going to be using Kyle's truck, not this truck right here. And yes, we are going to be using U-Haul because it's very convenient and it's only $60 a day. But yeah, this should tow it very well. And of course I'm by myself, so I'm going to I'm going to give you guys a show of me trying to pull this on. So let me stop yapping and try to attempt to pull this on the trailer. And if it, you know, rips off the air dam or I, you know, go off one side, you guys will get to see that, and that'll probably be the end of the video. So I guess, you know, if the video is 2 minutes long, you know, it fell off. If it's, you know, over 10 minutes long, you know, we got it on the trailer by ourselves. You know, I had a feeling as I was pulling it on, I was looking at the phone sitting on the bed cover, and I'm like, you know, I bet you as soon as there's any amount of weight on the tongue of that trailer, it's just gonna make the phone fall. And sure enough, I didn't realize that until I was already on the trailer. But she is strapped down, and the one thing I do really like about U-Haul trailers, there's a spot in the trailer for your wheels, so all you gotta do is pull into it and throw the strap over, and that's it. Obviously, I still have the strap down the back, but, you know, I genuinely like using U-Haul specifically because of that feature. But man, what a combination. You just have to take a step back and look at it, and you know, that's actually a pretty cool sight right there. TRX pulling a Ford, you know. I have no bias, but I know some people will be like, oh my god, you know, a Ram pulling a Ford. It's all love. But I got to strap down the back, and then we're gonna go meet up with Brett, Sean, Calvin, and maybe some other people. We will be off to the races, and we're going to be racing at Cedar Falls Raceway, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a very nice track. You know, we are kind of in between Cordova and Cedar Falls, so I tend to lean more towards Cedar Falls just because I think it's a nicer of a track and a little bit more well ran. But nonetheless, we are going to head there, and I will see you guys at the gas station. We made it to the gas station. Brett, what's your attempt for tonight? What are you shooting for?
12-1, 12-0.
12-1, 12-0. Bone stock.
Bone stock.
I do have you. Actually, I forgot your wheels. I'm just kidding. Gotcha.
I was about to be kind of sad because that's a whole lot of wheel hop waiting there.
Got him. That was a good
one.
That was a good one. But you're trying to run 12-1, 12-0. Sean's moving his truck, so I don't know what he's planning on running. Got the Cobra over there. Got Calvin as well. What's going on, Mr. Eagles?
The inside of that car smells like Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm not even joking.
But yeah, like I said, I have no intentions on what the Cobra is going to run. I would be happy with an 11.9. Am I going to get there? Maybe not. Probably not, because I can't drive. You know, I'm a non-driving mofo. In an ideal scenario, I would really like to line up against like a base model like Tesla, like pretty much any Tesla really. I mean, they're Obviously not like a Plaid or anything, because that wouldn't even be a race. Or maybe some Hellcats. I would love to line up against a Hellcat or, you know, something like that, as I'm in a Hellcat powered truck. But we got about an hour and a half drive, give or take, and I'll update you guys once we get to the track. Just like that, we arrived, and the car, you know, that's the one thing that's really weird about these cars is, or not cars, but trucks, is the camera, like for the rear view, so you can have it like that or like that. Yeah, this dude was following me the entire way, on my ass the entire way. But I got my card, you know, I got the famous number 69, and we're gonna go get teched in and see how everything goes. The old girl is teched in, and she passed with flying colors. Brett's over here putting on the poverty stars. But I did bring my fancy schmancy leaf blower so that after every pass I can, you know, get the under hood temps under control. I was gonna bring a fan because I know in like some, at least F-150s, because sometimes you can plug in like a fan in here in the back of like Raptors or whatever. Was gonna try to do that. Unfortunately, TRXs are not, you know, when you spend $100,000, apparently you don't get outlets in the bed. But I am gonna go up right now and try to see what the old girl can run. Could see, I obviously lost the race against my brother. It was nothing but spinning, but I mean, it did a 12.00. And then the second race against Brett, it did an 11.89 at 120. And that was with me lifting at probably 200 feet before the finish. And that's on a 100 shot, keep in mind. So an 11.89 at 120, 3 mile an hour down from what it was doing. So I'm gonna end up running the car again once it gets a little bit cooler out. And look at my fancy schmancy cooler offer 9,000. Gotta get them under hood temps under control, if you know what I mean. But we have Travis's S10 up here, and if you guys aren't familiar with Travis, he is the one who fills our nitrous. Hi, Travis! And before I forget, because this is probably the best time of it all since we're already at a track, but if you are not busy and you are in eastern Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, or pretty much anywhere, honestly, and you are not doing anything, next Saturday, August 13th, there is an event hosted by Iowa Mustangs Unstabled called Invade the Track. And that is next weekend in the morning. And if you are not familiar with that group, join the Facebook group and see all the details. But a very good friend of mine is hosting that in the Cobra, and pretty much all the cars here will be there. I am gonna go up right now and make a pass, so let's get to it. say, it actually, this car is boogieing, and here is the time slip, and as you guys can see, 1182 at 122. Obviously, like my 60 foot, I'm not spraying in first, so I mean, that's probably part of the reason why it's a high 11. This thing is on a mission, and I am a huge fan of it. These are the 4 runs that I've done so far. So this one's 1182. This one's my best pass of the night. This one was the first pass. This one was my 3rd pass, and this one was the last pass I just did. On this, or no, sorry, I think, yeah, this one and this one, I let out early. In the car right now, it's doing, like, it's topping out in the top of 4th. And I'm kind of letting out so that I'm not taking it all the way to redline, which is 6200 spraying. Granted, I could probably, I know some of you are gonna say like, oh, take it to 65 and, you know, keep spraying. I don't, I'm trying to keep this motor alive for the time being. Maybe at the end of the year, I'll worry about it. But like I said, time and time again, this isn't necessarily a dig car. I just kind of wanted to get the time and have that be that. But I think for the last race, since for the first race I raced Sean, I think for the last race, I am going to try to line up against him again and see if I can't spin or see if I can actually drive the car. It's always a challenge though, because I don't spray in first. So that's why like my 60 foots are, you know, 2.0s and on top of it, I'm on a 245, pretty much street tires. Are you gonna end up running again?
I think so. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more passes at least.
So a couple. So I'm gonna do one more, and for last one I want my redemption run. So I think we'll try to see if I can maybe drive. Probably not, but I will definitely try. Maybe spraying first. Probably not, because trying to get the old girl to survive the rest of the year. But I will bring you guys that race right about now. Get around this thing.
I mean, hey, what can I say? It's a dig car.
It is a dig car. I definitely have learned that if I want to try to go any faster, definitely have to have.
Gonna need some of them big meaty boys.
Gonna have to have some big old Larry Hoovers.
Some big old Larry Hoovers. You got all the other good stuff.
I do. I have the mile an hour and everything. It's just I can't drive to save my life. I think it would do a lot better if it was hooked up to the pedal instead of like on the shift knob, so that. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you'd be a lot better off that way.
Maybe I might do that and hook the 2-step up to the shift knob to, you know, maybe have the 2-step working and maybe try to not get 2.1, 2.2, 60 foots. And
I was gonna say, if you got down to like, I mean, I went 172 in the GT, and that's just a stock small block car.
Yeah.
And on literally stock suspension with a slick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you should be able to do at least that.
Yeah.
Slick. You have coilovers and double adjustables and all the good stuff. So.
Yeah. Maybe we might invest in that. I think in order for me to compete up here and be competitive and be very consistent, I'm going to need like a 15-inch or a 17-inch slick in the back just to be able to get those 60 foots down, because that's honestly what's killing me. I have the mile an hour for a very low 11, which is awesome because that's leaps and bounds ahead of where I thought I would ever be with that car. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are around Iowa, next Saturday, August 13th, is Iowa Mustangs Unstabled Invade the Track. I hope to see you guys there, but that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you could please drop a big like, that greatly helps out my channel and helps grow. I will see you guys next Sunday at noon. Like I said, I do upload once a week, every Sunday. Take care, guys, and
have an awesome day.